Welcome back to Great Day with our own little panda in the studio with us, Ron the car guy. You're kind of panda-like.
That's right. That'll be part of our new logo.
Okay, so we're working on a new logo for
Exactly.
Ron the car guy.
Exactly.
Okay.
We couldn't get the jingle beat down, so we're going to go logo instead.
But a lot of people dial in each and every Tuesday morning to see this guy, Ron the car guy. So let's dive right into it, Ron, because we got something going on that is very cool because it involves the ladies. Ladies' Night.
Hello.
You're helping out ladies and car repair and car maintenance and another organization too.
The Animal Rescue League of Iowa, which is also a great organization to help out. Yes, we're having a ladies' car care clinic or ladies' car care night at the Animal Rescue League, and it is next Tuesday, the 8th of October.
A week from, give you a week to make plans.
You got a week to plan for this and get signed up, and it's going to be from 6:30 to 9 p.m.
Okay.
And Ron the car guy is going to be there, but don't let that deter you from going. And then we're also going to have some light hors d'oeuvres and some wine, and it's actually a really popular class. I've been doing this class for the Animal Rescue League as well as the West Des Moines schools for over 4 years now, and there's been well over 300 women have attended this class.
Now, is this in that big room when you first walk into the Rescue League on the left-hand side?
Absolutely,
okay.
and that's kind of a hidden secret.
The auditorium.
Yeah, people don't know that's there. You can, obviously our event, it's $25, and all the proceeds go to the Animal Rescue League. But you can rent that room out for events and stuff if you're hosting a meeting or a party or something like that. I mean, they've got a really cool facility out there.
And they do have outside access too, so you don't have to walk through there. Even though you want to walk through the Rescue League, you can have outdoor access too, so you can park and then just zip right in, which is kind of nice.
Because if you walk through, you're going to fall in love with something there and want to take it home.
You can fall in love with things after you learn about cars. Okay. But anyway, so that'll be going on a week from tonight. Now, how do people get signed up for this?
They can either call out to the Animal Rescue League, or they can go to the Animal Rescue League's website. And there's a link on there, or they can / car care event.
It's arl-iowa.org.
Correct.
That's the Rescue League's website. So.
Absolutely.
Okay. Not that we haven't memorized or anything.
No.
But there's another website that people need to make sure that they partake in, and that's yours.
It is. It's askronthecarguy.com.
Right.
And we've been getting a lot of traffic through there lately, and we've been getting some different questions. And I try to answer every question that comes in through there in a timely manner, as well as I pull some of the questions that I think are of topic to everybody and bring those in and answer them. And I've got one here today. It's from Stephanie T. She's from West Des Moines. And she writes in, I have a Dodge Neon, and when I fill it with gas, I have to run the pump very slow or it pushes all the gas back up out of the fill tube.
Weird.
And it is weird, but it's a little more common than what people think.
Really?
Yeah. We've seen this problem not only on the Dodge Neons, but on some of the other vehicles out there. The Honda Accords had this issue for a while several years ago.
Acid reflux.
Exactly. And you take a couple of Tums and you drop them down in there, and
that fixes it?
No.
Oh.
That gives Ron the car guy more work.
Right, when you take sidewalk
the
chalk
car comes
and
in
put it
as a
down the
hesitation now because they use Tums instead of another medicine. But no, what happens is when you think about it, when you go to put gasoline in your vehicle, you've got all that liquid gas rushing into the gas tank, and there's air in there. And that air has to get out somewhere, otherwise the gas is going to hit the air and it's going to get trapped in there, and then it's going to want to burp.
Right.
And when it burps is when the gas comes bubbling back out of there. And so what Stephanie's having to do is run the pump really slow, so it leaves kind of a gap in there to get the air out. There's actually a vent built into the fill tube in the gas tank that lets that air out, so you can fill it up rapidly. And what I suspect is happening with Stephanie's car is either the vent is plugged up with some debris or junk or something in there, or the other thing that was relatively common is the vent tube is made out of steel and it rushed shut over time.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So it collapses over time to where it can't vent. So
I never even thought about that.
The vent's either going to need to be cleaned or the metal part of it might need to be replaced. And neither one of those jobs is, I mean, it's best left to a professional. I mean, you've got to drop the gas tank and pull the fill tube and stuff out of there. But
How long of a process is that?
You're going to spend a couple of hours doing something like that.
So half a day?
Yeah, leave with us for a half a day. We can take care of that.
Okay. All right, so there you go. So in case you go to fill up and you end up just splash full of gas, that might be your problem.
Yep, and then you find out that if you run the pump really slow, and I mean painfully slow, well, it's painful to run any pump nowadays, but
just by looking at the
exactly,
numbers,
exactly, they move awful fast. And then we had another question come in this last week. This is from Brett of Des Moines, and Brett asked. He said, "I've got a Nissan Altima, and I'm considering snow tires for the winter time. Do I need to get 2 or 4?" Evidently, he's been told some conflicting advice there. And Brett, you definitely need to get 4 of them.
But Ron, the car guy, only 2 wheels turn. Only 2 wheels give me traction.
And on the Ultima, it's just the 2 front ones, right? So I don't need anything on the rear.
That's all I need, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
No.
But you know what, Brett? We don't make as much money unless we sell you 4. So therefore, you need to put 4 on the car.
No, there's a real reason for this.
There is. And I think back when I was a kid, I think my parents had the standard family issue Galaxy 500 and the Chevrolet Impala, and Dad would put 2 snow tires on the back of it every winter, and then you'd go, and if it was going to be a bad winter, you get the studded snow tires, or the chains,
the chains out.
Yeah, we were in Northeast Iowa. We had studded snow tires. But on those cars, it was different, the weight distribution, the size, and all the different things that went together. On today's cars, it's recommended you put 4, they call them winter tires instead of snow tires, but you put 4 on because the balance and the braking, if you just have 2 on, those 2 snow tires, when you go to apply the brakes, are going to grab the road, but the other 2 aren't. You're going to have wheels locking up and stuff, and the car is going to slide around. So
skating around on
exactly, you're going to lose braking. You're going to lose the ability to turn, cornering. Again, the back's going to slide around on a front-wheel drive car, or vice versa. And then the handling, you'll notice the handling will be just horrible, especially on the winter days when the highway is dry and you've got these aggressive snow tires on the front or back, and the other 2 tires don't match. I mean, the car is going to be all over the road. I mean, you're gonna have a rough time driving it. So.
And you guys will store his normal tires.
Jason, your memory is awesome.
And now he has 2 sets of tires for the car, and they're both going to wear down more slowly because you're switching them out.
Exactly. And here in a few weeks, I'll bring one in. We'll do a whole show on the snow tires. But you're absolutely right. Typically, snow tires cost less than regular tires. They're safer and give you better traction. And now you have 2 sets of tires, so your tires last longer, just like Jason said, and we will store them for them.
Now, I imagine what people do is they watch the forecast, hopefully, and then when they see snow, they start calling you, and everybody wants them on at once, right?
Yeah, it's not so much they watch the forecast, they watch the sky. And then when they see snow, the phone rings, and because it doesn't take very long to put snow tires on, right? Until
unless there's 100 people ahead of you.
Exactly. There's 85 other people wanting their snow tires on too.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're right. When Jason says it's going to snow later on today, people say, something, I better get some snow tires. And then Jason says, well, the snow's coming. It'll be here about 6 p.m. Yeah, I better get some snow tires. Then they see the snowflakes, and once they see the flake, ring, ring.
Yep, at 8:15 a.m. I don't think we have to worry about snow, today or tomorrow, but it's coming. I mean,
so
it's October.
The answer is 4 for snow tires.
You definitely want to put four snow tires on.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, if people have any other questions, again, like you mentioned, you answer whatever people send you.
Absolutely.
You answer the questions as you get them, as you have time to. But again, what is the website to send you questions?
It's www.askronthecarguy.com. We've also got all the video clips and segments from this show uploaded there too. So if somebody says, hey, did you see Ron the Car Guy 2 weeks ago, what he talked about, and for some reason you didn't?
Which is hard to believe.
I know.
Yeah, it's hard to believe.
Yeah. You can go there and see it.
Yeah, okay. It's good to have a backup, right? Good to have a safety plan. All right, Ron the Car Guy, awesome as usual.
Thank you,
buddy.
All right.
It is 6:54.